The individual search engine is a remarkably simple way to find litigation that is relevant to you. The way it works is, again, very simple. You just put in the name of any party to litigation, and it can be a plaintiff, it can be a defendant, it can be the plaintiff's counsel. Let's use an easy one here. So you just type in the name, and if you want to narrow it to specific fields in that search, you can do that. In this case, Lemberg would be the name of a popular attorney, so we could check that attorney box. And then you can set a date range if you want, or we have a number of preset date ranges. We can just go with all of 2016 here. And if you wanted to, you could further limit that search. There are a number of ways you can do that. You can explore these. These are different ways that our system will look at the term that you type in. Sometimes you'll have a term that will give you better results based on checking one of these boxes. So that's something, if you're not happy with the results you're getting, that's something that you can experiment with. A phonetic match will make the search fuzzier if you're not sure of the spelling of somebody's name. Class action only, if it's filed as a putative class action, we have that data on a lot of lawsuits. You can limit it to those results only. Pre-litigant and verified, those are for companies that take part in the litigant exchange, and that will give you those specific results. And then federal versus state. If it's a federal lawsuit, either filed in or removed to federal court, you'll get those results there. If it's a non-federal court, you'll see that here. If you check one of these boxes, it will limit the results to only those lawsuits. You can search for somebody by phone if it's in our system. You can do a search by social. You can do a search by radius if you want to on a name that you're putting up here. You can select certain geographical limits. You can select certain statutory limits. So there's all sorts of ways that you can make a search smaller if you want to. Generally, you probably would want to start with a broader search and then narrow it down if you want to do that. So you've got your search term, you've got your date range. Again, that's optional. We go ahead and click search, and you get your results. And you can see the results are in descending order by date. You can change that to click it to ascending if you want to. You can print out your results. You can see what that looks like here. If you choose to do that, you can export the results into a file. If you want to do that, that's an option. And if you want to get a little bit more information on any of these lawsuits, you can always view a copy of that. You can view a copy of the actual lawsuit that was filed, and that is available too. You can view and download as many of those as you'd like to. One more thing you can do to get a little bit more information as well. This is where we'll give you all the information that we have on the participants, including a deeper dive into the cause of action or causes of action, all of the sections and subsections of the statutes that were invoked in that case. So that's what you can do with the individual search engine.